What up, guys? So I am here at home about to clean my suit and my hair extensions. So I just wanted to give you a very quick update now that I'm a couple days post-show. So I got back in today around 12 p.m. and I ate immediately. Barely had my first meal today at 12. I was starving. And then unpacked, put a load of laundry in the washer, went to Costco, cooked up some chicken, just got some basic stuff. I don't really plan on doing an extensive meal prep this week, just kind of similar to what I did the previous week, where like I have proteins and just, you know, the basic stuff prepped but not in actual containers. But yesterday was a pretty fun day, actually. So I woke up relatively early. I would say I woke up like around 7 or so. I stretched like I always do every morning. And then I found this cute little breakfast spot called Heidi's Pancake House. It was 2 miles away from my hotel. I ended up walking there because I, wanted to get some extra movement in, and I'm used to walking 2 miles in the morning anyway, so that wasn't like anything out of the norm. But I got a veggie omelet with a side of fruit and some sourdough toast. It was so good. And coffee, of course. And then I walked back, got a full body workout in at the hotel gym. And then I went to a beach in Tahoe and I did a photo shoot. And the photographer showed me some of the pictures like while we were there, and I was honestly shocked at like how I looked, especially since you can see I still have like part of the tan on me. So the tan just kind of helps to bring out the muscles. Plus, I was very full of carbs from what I had the previous day. So I feel like they're going to turn out really cool. But now that I've had a chance to process my emotions, I'm not feeling disappointed anymore. I think that the disappointment was like, the initial reaction. But now that I've had a chance to review how I looked on stage, review how the day went, how peak week went, how prep went, like I just feel so proud of myself. I even compared my stage shots from Tahoe to my first pro show, and the improvement is so crazy. And like, y'all, I am so glad that my implant ruptured because wow, I didn't even realize how bad my implants were before. So that was a blessing in disguise, 100%. I've had so many people reach out and just send me encouraging messages. And I honestly cannot believe the amount of support I've received in like such a loss, you could say. But I'm looking forward to the next competition. It's going to be in 2 weeks in San Diego. It's going to be a muscle contest show, which is always so nice because muscle contest is where it started for me. I haven't done a muscle contest competition since I won the overall back in 2023. So that will be very fun. In terms of like training and everything, nothing is really going to change because there's only 2 weeks. We're really not going to be able to make changes. One thing that I am doing is, dare I say, wear a darn waist trainer since they want to see my waist come in tighter. Right now, when I measure like the circumference from my belly button around, it's about 27 inches. So I'll be curious to see if wearing a waist trainer does anything. I'm only going to wear it a couple of hours out of the day. Definitely not while I train. What else? The biggest lesson that I learned from this competition is what it actually means to trust and surrender and detach from outcomes. I had high hopes and high expectations, but at the end of the day, you can't control what place you're gonna get. All you can control is your attitude, how hard you work, how closely you follow the plan, and those types of things. So I think it was a good lesson for me to learn, and it's nice being on the other side of all of those like lower emotions. And I'm excited to bring this new mindset and perspective into the next competition. And one thing that I've been reminding myself of is if it's happening, it's helping. And I like to take that a step further and complete the sentence. If it's happening, it's helping me XYZ. And I think that can be very comforting when you're in a situation where things don't go the way you wanted them to. There's always a lesson to be learned, always improvements to be made. And I really think that this is just the beginning of something exciting. I've had a lot of people tell me that they really liked my look, and I had a company reach out wanting to send me a PR kit. I had another company reach out and say that they wanted to collab and possibly like work toward a sponsorship. So even when things don't go your way, like there are still so many opportunities that can come to you as long as you stay open and positive. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm grateful for everything that happened in Tahoe. And I think that's it. I feel like I'm rambling. I feel like this was all over the place. But yeah, that's all for now.